Hey guys, it is RebeccaOberstadt. This is another Starcraft 2 playthrough. We are working on the one where we have to send troops to support the hell is the thing called? Anyways, I'm playing Alarak. I'll remember that in a minute. I am not feeling the greatest today. If you guys cannot tell by my voice, I am not feeling great. Yesterday I had a headache all day. It came back today. It won't leave me alone. It's being a pain in the ass. So anyways, I apologize for any rude remarks Alarak makes. He has a bad tendency to be just kind of like a royal dick. So anyways, so this is where we have to Rite of Rexyear. That's what we're doing, Rite of Rexyear. We are supporting the other Protoss lady that's down there at the first little green star thing. If you look at the little mini map on the far left side of my screen at the bottom, it shows you where she's at. So I am like building up. And since we both get attacked on this map, there's a platform that we're on, and then there are our secondary build places are kind of like in the middle of the map, and those kind of get attacked as well. The left side gets attacked a little bit more than the right side, just, you know what I'm saying. But, this is actually a pretty easy map, but you have to be careful with timing on this. If you look, there's like no timers on this map exactly, but see the red? Those are going to come up and either go right to where she's at, or they're going to attack me. That most likely will come and attack me. Thankfully, with Alarak, you have the ability to, if you look at the very top of the screen, I think it says Control Z, I can use that to protect my base by... There. Oh, and the other guy is playing Swan, so he's also very helpful, and I'm stealing life force from those people. But I'm also building proton cannons just in case, because they do like to come back and attack right there. So I have, if you look at the top of the screen, it looks like a little lightning bolt thing. What that is if I have a building there, or the other player has a building there, then I can use that and select one of their items, and it will like shoot like at whatever that is near that is an enemy. It will automatically attack an enemy, and it lasts for so long, and then it dissipates, which, you know, is completely okay with me, because it helps. It's like an emergency kind of thing. I always forget. I don't know if they're void rays or void something or another that he uses for the other skill that's still charging. He's got like a mothership that he can pull out, and man, that thing is freaking nasty. Like, it comes out, and it also has, I think, either 6 or 8 void rays that come with it. Man, is it wicked. Anyways, so basically I set my troops to build, and then I send them like somewhere else on the map, so that they I send them like to basically where she is right here, so that because she needs us to support her. So you have to at least keep one troop near her at all times. If not, she like backs up and the guy killed her. Now you have hybrids that come up. That's what that flashing white thing is on the screen. It's a hybrid right there. Isn't he ugly? Nasty fuck. Anyways, so you have him that you have to worry about defeating. You also have elementals that are these big flying things that you need the ability to attack flying creatures on. Oh, Alarak has died. Oh, but you know, we took out the hybrid, so that's okay. He just takes a little bit to respawn. He comes back to the nexus. That's the main nexus. So it really isn't, this really isn't a difficult map either. It's one of the easier of the two. You just got to make sure that you get built up enough at the top and get all your people building, and then you can start building out your second base. Build. I mean, I don't know how many times I can harp on that. Also, research. This is one of the heroes that I would recommend turning your warp gates, or turning your, like, where you build your troops into warp gates, where you build like 5 or 6 or 7 of the same building. That one there, the gateway. You change your gateway to a warp gate so that basically you can warp troops in from anywhere. And it's really handy for the simple fact that you can You can control what troops are being built, how fast they're being built. You don't have them like sitting in a queue and then, you know, sitting or standing around with their thumb up their butt not doing anything, because you automatically place them where you want them, and then they take time to load in, and then they're literally ready to go. So it's handy to have that, but you know, there are other times and stuff that it kind of can get a little bit messed up. So just keep that in mind. With the Protoss, you can turn basically any warp gate or any you know, gateway into a warp gate, where anywhere that you have power you can put troops. Some of the heroes, it's only the one gateway. Others, it does your robotics factory and where you can build like your flying ships. Oh, there's another guy up there. Another. Oh, my death thingy's ready. Look, it just popped up. My death thingy is ready. So I'm trying to get 1 or 2 troops to hang out back there. And until I can see what's going on over here, if you see there's a red circle with a line drawn through it, it means I cannot place that until I have visibility. There you go. Have a ship, buddy. I think there's 6 void rays there. There could be 8. Did it pop up? I need to hit F3. Hey, hit F2 for me. F2. F2? Stop building for a second and hit F2. Okay, we can do your research. F2. No. I'm so annoying. I apologize.
Take control of the situation.
Now I'm sending them to attack everything else. It looks like there's 6 there. 6 void rays. Hey, F2. F2. Click F2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there was 8 of them. My bad. I was able to see it before and they only last, I think, for like 30 seconds or whatever. But man, the destruction that they make in that process. Now that little yellow triangle, that's another objective. The one that's on the left-hand side of my map. That is where the flying thingy was. The elemental. There's one that I just killed where I was. There's one here, and then there's one at the very bottom of the map. And then there's other bases that we can take out in the process. But right now I kind of need to hang out and build for a second because I'm getting behind. I've run out of crystals. Build. I need crystals. Build. I mean, you can play these games however you like. This is just how I play them. I mean, if you have some hints or some tips that you would like to share with me about how you play, if it's a little bit different than I do, or if you have a recommendation on what I should build first or build faster on certain things, then let me know. I mean, I might be willing to switch up my gameplay. I basically play the same on every map. So it's basically you get in, you get your peoples collecting Vespine and Crystal, and then that's when you start slowly building your buildings, and then you get out your first 3 or 4 troops, and then you build the other buildings, and you get out 3 or 4 more troops, and then you build your last few buildings, and then you get out 3 or 4 more troops, and then that's when you start on your research. Or you can do a troop and a research and a troop and a research. I mean, it really just depends on what your gameplay is like, how you like to play, the different methods that you use when you play. There's a whole lot of things that you can take into consideration when it comes to you know, these maps. These are all co-op maps, so it's you and one other player, and it's nice. There's another hybrid, so that's what, 3 now? That makes the 3rd hybrid. So I think there's 3 elementals and 3 hybrids that we have to take out in this map, and then of course we got to take out that base by the other green, like, flashing X mark thing. So I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do a little bit along the ways to, like, kind of switch things up on how you play, but it really is pretty much you just kind of go through it. And I mean, it doesn't really matter how you switch it up, to be honest, or at least in my opinion it doesn't, because I've tried it a bunch of different ways. I've tried starting off with, you know, 10 people harvesting crystal and only 3 people harvesting Vespine, and then you pull out your troops, you know, you build your troop building, and then you start building like your research and stuff like that, and then you kind of round robin it to build and to research and to build troops all at the same time. But I have also found that it doesn't always work out that the way that you really want it to work out, for the simple fact that I always end up forgetting to do something somehow, some way, just for the simple fact that I have a scatterbrain. I do have ADHD, so I have shiny moments and I get distracted on something else, and I'm like, oh look, another mothership's ready. You know, that would be like my brain. I would be in the middle of doing something and abso-freaking-lutely forget what I was supposed to do. And that's just how it is. You know, and everybody plays a little bit differently on these games, and if somebody doesn't like the way I play my game, then that's on them. That's perfectly okay, because we all play differently. But, you know, I try and play to what is the best of my ability, and I see what I have 118 troops, and I have 108 capacity. Somebody must have taken out a, there you go, have a ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 8 of those. 8 void, the void ship thingies. Those are so awesome. That mothership, man. Oh, and when you play like regular maps, the regular campaign map, when you can make your own mothership, oh man, you can only make one. But man, is it nice to be able to turn your Nexus into a freaking mothership and just go blasting the hell out of everything with that. That thing is more nasty than the battle cruisers and any other like Ultralisk or anything like that. That mothership right there, I swear to God, hands down will beat a battleship or an Ultralisk hands down every time. Now, the only thing I think it would take a beating from is Abathur's Leviathan. I think the Leviathan could seriously take out that mothership with no problem. So that's the only contender that I see for those motherships, but those motherships are absolutely nasty. Okay, I'm done gushing. Maybe. But anyways, so yeah, this is basically the end of it. We've taken out, I think, just about everything, and I just set, yeah, they're telling me good game because we're basically done. So yeah, I'm going to take out the last couple of things on this board, and then, you know, we're done. So that's it. This is it. We've cleared the map. So ta-da! We did it. We killed it all. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment sections. Do you like these more like talk through tutorial, why I do things the way I do things, who the hero is, that kind of thing, with like random bits of like game information in there as well? Or do you like it when I just kind of come on and say, hey, we're just going to play through blah blah blah, and then like just let you guys watch the gameplay? I mean, I can do them either way. I know some people were saying that they would rather have like a more tutorial style like gameplay on these, and I can do them either way. It doesn't matter. I do not usually talk while I'm recording because I do speed these up. This is sped up 1.2 times. So leave your comments down below. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are. Bye.